Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter World I.C.E, or Monster Hunter World Iceborne Community Edition. So last week, we just got our starting kind of pace going, took down our first large monster. I'm going to take the light bowgun out again today, mostly because I want to see what might be done with the single fire auto reload in I.C.E. This feels like a mechanic even the regular game doesn't really know what to do with. It was introduced, but it never really seemed to have like any good info for its purpose or its use. So I want to try that out for a little bit this week, and I'm going to just spend a little bit of time talking to everybody, try to clear this out and be ready for like further stuff.
Good to see you.
Hunter, since you've established yourself as a reliable presence here, I'd like to make a little request. When investigating large monsters, you can either slay or capture them. Naturally, both have their scientific merits, but frankly, well, it would be better for our long-term research to receive a live specimen that we can later return to the wild. As you can capture your quarry alive, you'll be commended for it and receive greater rewards. Commission rules. How about it? Capture your target instead of slaying them, you'll be making great contribution to our efforts here. Yeah, so just little tips about what you can do. Chief Ecologist here. Hunter from the 5th, are you? Then you must have finished your first quest. This is ecological research, headed up by yours truly. Tell me, did you find any monster data out there? Tracks, gashes, that sort of thing. Data tells us a story about the monsters, an elaborate and interesting one at that. Your job in the field team is to track monsters, collect data, and advance the study. Our job is to take the data, analyze it, and compile our findings for the commission. What we learn helps you out in the field too, so you see we need each other.
I'll be here.
Drop by here anytime and I'll show you what we're working on. So what is it? Yes, and this is the tutorial stuff. This is one of the aspects that I really liked about World, is that you do have like tracking levels and some information for them too. Another thing is very quick, concise, easy layout for everything to do with the monster. You get to see the element weaknesses, the ailment weaknesses, breakable part, or all the breakable parts, the rewards. I am so glad like this got introduced in World and is carried through. I hope it carries through in this detail through the series. Like, I don't know if you need the super number breakdown that you saw in, like, Rise and Sunbreak with, like, the hit zone values themselves. Because I think even the little star system here can work incredibly well without, like, having to go super focused and hard to it. Also got Anjanath and Zor Magdros there. So that's that taken care of. We do have the Provision Manager to speak with. So we'll do that next. You know, I thought I would. Oh, there we go.
You are too good to me.
Well, Fiver, is it true? You're going to help us rebuild the camp? That is excellent news. I hope you're as good as they say you are. If so, we'll have plenty of work for you. After all, Commission studies lots of things, not just the Elder Dragon you came here with. Maintaining and improving the base is a full plate of tasks in itself. Can't study anything without a proper HQ, after all. The Resource Center here is in charge of divvying up all that work and making sure it gets done. So, back to business. Your job is to establish a camp. Go on an expedition in the ancient forest, find a viable campsite, make sure it's safe. If any monsters decide to do any camping in your spot, you'll need to chase them off.
Don't let me down.
Got it? The bounties for establishing the camp. Simple enough. Resource Center, that's kind of straightforward. Because World is, I'm guessing it is the most popular entry in all of Monster Hunter. I can't say that definitively, but I think it is with the, like, cross-platform releases to it. I don't think I'll go too much into, like, the tutorial stuff here. It's not like when I was covering, say, Rise and Sunbreak, where they were pretty much, like, brand new.
Meet me at the gate.
Yes, we'll just talk to Poogie, because you always pet your Poogie. That's something that never changes. Always pet your pets. Here we go. And we'll talk to the provision stockpile here. Oh, nice weapon, buddy. I guess that means it's time to get hooked up with some supplies. We carry pretty much everything you need, so if you're ever short on anything, I'm your guy. But as much as I'd love to take all your Zenny, it's still a good idea to gather as much as you can while out in the field. So, what you need, buddy?
Just by heading out through the gate.
Okay, I understand, Mr. Field Team
Whatever's easiest for you.
Oh, I could actually... You know what, I'm not going to buy any yet, because it looks like we actually have a bit in the stock pot, or in our supply box. Alright, let me... Oh god, I'm trying to get back to the basics again. Yeah, I'll put those in. Restock that. You know what, I'll even drop everything in there again. Oh, nope. Yeah, so we'll do that, just that way we keep getting more stuff. Although it looks like I do have... Oh no, I thought those were like steel eggs to get a little bit of Zenny early on. I kind of curious if I should keep the Wyvern Blast too, or change it out for the evading reload, since we do have that, we can kind of show off a bit. There's nothing else too much different here, and I'll probably do some more research into the I.C.E. mod about what the other weapons have gotten changed with, and probably try to do, in time, a little go over what all the big changes are. Yeah, let's just start off pretty simple with an expedition to the ancient forest.
If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
Yeah, so... Unknown monster, Anjanath, and Great Dragon Shroud. I wonder, should I try taking down an Anjanath this early? I know it sounds pretty stupid, but hear me out. This is low rank. Technically, there's no village, and I think I wanted to discuss that, is I think World is probably one of the best games at introducing its full monster roster in the game. Because I think every little story beat to it introduces you to part of World's roster. And something where even Rise kind of skipped over certain monsters or had them only as optional things. And Sunbreak, you really felt that, because certain monsters like Gormagala... I'm trying to think, there were a number of monsters in Sunbreak. Seregios, Gormagala, certain ones that are big flagship monster names, but they're just like completely optional quests you could have skipped right over if you wanted to go through the story. Okay, so yeah, expedition tutorial, da-da-da-da. That's done.
Let's look for the campsite.
Like I always say, research is neat.
First,
Oh.
or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me.
Okay, like I always say, research is neat, but first we eat.
Whenever
You have
leave
barbecue
the
spit.
base without signing up for a quest, you'll go on an expedition. There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint, which means you can explore to your heart's content.
Another reason why I might hunt Anjanath, because there's no punishment if I do, like, fail against it. Just grill some raw meat and get your stamina up, da-da-da-da. Yeah, okay, so that's simple, easy. She's just letting us know about being able to... Alright, nothing in supply boxes. This is an expedition, duh. Yeah, we're not going to bug you guys. I'm just going to do a little bit of exploring, try to get some more stuff done on the map and that. And might as well also see about tracking Great Jagras. Now let's see how this auto reload works. Is it... it does feel a little bit quicker, I think, than, like, the base game had it. However, I still do question, like, its use. Like, it's something, I don't know what would be the best approach to making it, like, functional. Oh, I accidentally shot the Revolture. Hey, ugly! Yeah, I don't really need the materials, but I figure if we're going to go on an expedition, might as well try to enjoy ourselves a little bit. God, I might as well make this a melee fight, because, like, I do double my normal 1 damage with that. So, one objective is going to be trying to find normal 2 out in the field, or the materials for that. I mean, I don't... Well, I guess I'll take it. Thank you there, Runa. There we go, knock you over. Okay, there's 1 part break. I think it's both legs can be broken.
You need to load the slinger with some ammo. See anything useful?
I'm trying to remember... God, it's been so long since I've actually, like, used the clutch claw. There we go.
Underestimate an angry monster. Keep your distance and watch for a safe opening.
That's how you do it. again, it's been so long since I've, like, played Iceborne, I completely forget all the slinger controls. Yeah, we'll snag that. I guess I might as well head over to see about talking to him there. Let me just snag some more of these. Okay, I think we've gotten our maxed tracking for Great Jagras, so I can't really do more there. So yeah, we'll let him go. There's a little bit of spread ammo, so we could use that.
Over here.
No, resident Linean expert there might give us a hand with our research.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I'm a researcher with the Commission. My field is the Grimmelkinds. Yes, Grimmelkinds. Grimmelkinds are a type of Linean that are native to the New World. I wish to communicate with them and learn their lingo. But these creaky old bones just can't keep up with the flighty little chaps. Perhaps you could be of help. By my gnarly knuckles, if you could chase after them, we track them down the time it takes to say meow. What do you say? You'd be doing an old man a favor. Okay. Yeah, so that's just a little bit, I think, to get more gadgets and stuff. And that's what I'm looking for to make... let's see. Let's go to craftable. There we are. Oh, that is... Okay, that's a little bit proper there. Oh! Well, speaking of Grimmelkinds, a little bit of tracking stuff we can do for them, too. It's little aspects like this, Monster Hunter, that I feel like were kind of detrimental to be taken out of Rise and Sunbreak. Snag you. Oh, I got some flutterflies. I was trying for that, though. Thank you. Hercudrome. Yeah, I think World was the first game where the Hercudrome isn't like a crafting material. It's just like a natural bug in the environment. Okay, well, let's just do more gathering, searching around, enjoying our time back out in the ancient forest. No, I do keep forgetting that I have to hold to gather fully. There we are. And you know what, let's just deal with these guys. There's a little bit of extra materials for us to get in. Just a little schmack. There we go. Yeah, I still don't know what I would want to see done with auto reload to, like, give it functionality. It's one of those things that it's so minor, I could see being taken just right out of the game. Because you don't have much point in it. If it's something where it's like it only affects, like, the early game, like giving you access to some of the stronger ammo types early, then it really feels just like you lose all point of it later in. I don't think there's any weapon mechanic that really functions like that. I mean, you do get, like, say, higher ranks to... Oh. You do get higher ranks to certain things, like, I think the oils for the sword and shield when they were in the game... You would have, like, rank 1, 2, 3, and as you go up in them, they get stronger for, like, the damage they do. But it still kind of kept that they were a part of the game low to high to G. Let's just see how quick we can put him down. Oh, we can bully him pretty bad. Okay, let me see. I was actually trying to aim for... Yeah, those. Okay, snag that material. Snag the piercing pod. Oh! Hey, Anjanath! You gonna... Yeah, I think we got our first turf war. Oh! Oh, that actually is a feint right there, isn't it? Oh, wow. Close, but not quite. Yeah, Anjanath is going to hit super hard because of our level, or, well, the armor being so... Oh, no, we're not dead yet. Although, no, we should be able to feint or cart or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't know if we will be able to take him on just because of like how strong he is.
It's good for staggering monsters.
Now let's just keep ticking him off a bit. Oh, well, that didn't quite work. Okay, well, the counter actually got off for a decent little chunk of damage there. Oh, we did get a flinch off on him.
Over here.
I think trying to use the, single-shot auto-reload in this situation, though, makes it very, very... Oh, okay, so he's going to go off. Yeah, it gives us a chance to carve up our great Jaggers here. I'm kind of tempted to keep trying. I just don't think... Oh. Well, we got one thing. I am a little tempted to keep trying Anjanath, because the thing is... I don't know how much health he has, but if I have the right ammo type, it might not be too bad to deal with him. I guess maybe for now we'll focus on just like the tasks at hand, because we do have a few things to do out here. Yeah, so I'll keep what I've got. Okay, harvest that for more spread 1. Snag that. Snag that. There we go. Alright, the fisher. Or the angler. He's another one of the ones for that are out in the field. Now, resident fishing master. You won't find a better angler around. Scared off all those fish there. Howdy, Hunter. How's it hooking? Gotta say, there's no better way to spend the day than fishing. I'm the lucky guy the Commission has put in charge of studying fish and fish-like creatures here in the New World. Well, let me tell you, I love fishing. I live for it. I fish in my sleep. I sleep with a ham. Alright, I'd already caught all the Old World's fish, every last one, so when they offered me a job here, I accepted hook, line, and sinker. Anywho, my life here can't be all work, so I've been looking for a chum who loves the lure as much as I do. What do you say, Hunter? Are you game? If you're interested, just give me a holler. I'd like to see what you're made of. Okay, so just talk to him. That's another thing that we can do if we wanted in time. Oh, actually, he does have a request right now, doesn't he?
I just love me some good fishing.
So, ready to test your skill? Think you can catch me a pink Parexis in this forest? Let's see you do it. You'll find them at this fishing spot as long as you've got the talent, but this shouldn't be too hard a fish to reel in. Now, capture pink Parexis. Now, I'm trying to remember the best spot. Because I can't remember if this is a fishing area itself, but I do know there is another one by where the Kestodon herd was, down this way. Oh. Actually, where'd you go? There we go. Got ourselves an Emperor Hopper there. Oh, we got some doodles from the Grimmel kind.
Over here.
God, they really want to keep hammering in like where you're supposed to go for it. Get those doodles. Might as well do a little bit of mining. Gather everything you can in the early game. You're going to need it. Oh, speaking of, I should probably try gathering a little bit of the Pierce ammo that's... There it is. Latch berries. More Azenith footprints, although it looks like we've gotten all the tracks from that. Oh, definitely want to snag the fire herbs, because those will be handy for if we do go into elemental shot. And let me just see... What'd we get? There we go. Pink Brex is captured. That is kind of like the well, I wouldn't say easy way, but it's a quick way if you do want to catch the fish, is just the capture net out into one of the spots. Oh, hang on, large doodles. I'll snag that for easy bit there. Great Jagger's footprints, but where are the large doodles that... Oh, here they are. There we go. And a little bit more mining, and then we'll go head up to see the field leader. Yeah, I do really feel tempted to keep going after Anjanath, but I think I want a light bowgun that doesn't have the single shot reload. It just feels so clunky and cumbersome without giving anything. If it at least, like, gave the ammo type itself a little bit of a damage boost, you could kind of argue it's placed into the risk and reward that Monster Hunter is pretty good with. But since it doesn't really do that, it doesn't feel like you gain anything for using it. Let's snag those footprints. Oh, I do spy a couple of things we can capture. A little paratoad. Oh, I do see. Oh. Ah, the darn camera. Yeah, you're just going back and forth, eh? Oh, almost got him midair. There we go. And I'm trying to remember what you are called. Ah, I know they're wing drakes, but they have a specific name. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I know there's like Noiverns, Wyverns. I can't think of what it is. I might actually have to hunt one for that to be revealed. Oh, but we got somebody to talk to here. Ah, the life researcher, that's right. Well, hi there. Fancy meeting someone new out here. I'm the editor in charge of the field guide. It's my job to learn and disseminate as much as possible about the endemic life here. The endemic life here includes small animals, fish, basically anything that won't try to eat you, and I love them all to pieces. My research tasks are to capture, observe, study, verify, record, and play with any endemic life I find. I'm a busy bee. The New World is literally crawling with undiscovered specimens. I don't even know where to begin. I don't have enough hands.
Oh, yeah.
Enough hands. Oh, yeah, what if you become my assistant? If you capture any endemic animals, you could even let them loose in your room for some first-hand observation. Who could say no? Now, don't answer just yet. Think it over, then come see me again. I promise the little critters will bring you nothing but joy. And we'll talk to her right again. Goody. You've already made up your mind to help me? I knew I'd tap the right hunter for the job. To start things off, could you take a look around here and capture me a woodland teryx? They look sort of like prehistoric birds. Watching them glide effortlessly from tree to tree is just... The darlings are little bundles of joy, and I've just got to have one of my own, to observe. Please and thanks, assistant. Well, we already did capture one of them, so it shouldn't be too hard finding another. Oh, speaking of, right there. Thank you.
Your stamina cap has dropped. Eat some well-done steak to restore it to max.
Do I have? Okay, I do have a little bit of raw. There's the barbecue spit.
Timing is everything. The color of the meat and the song are clues.
Yeah, our first well-done steak.
Nice. That looks so tasty.
And we'll snack on that just to keep the stamina going. I can't remember if I turn in, like, the bounty with her, or it's back at the, like, the hub.
Thanks.
Okay, it will be more back at the hub, I think, for it. But there you are, leader. Looks like the place they want to make camp's right up here. Picked a pretty good spot. So let's head up. Yeah, I gotta admit, World still looks superb for a game. And there's somebody in our spot. Hello, Kulu.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last a night.
Oh, yeah.
That monster's called Kulu Yaku. Okay. Yeah, so we'll close that up. We've got a monster to hunt. So, let's see. Is there anything around here I want to snag? It does say there are some bomb berries nearby. Of course, it doesn't say exactly the direction for them. Nope.
Open the wildlife map and switch to the world map. Then select Astera.
Oh, up there. Okay, can't get up there from here. Well, let's keep going after Kulu. This should, again, go pretty quick and easy. And just snag a few feathers. And that caps us out for the tracking. I can't remember, did I capture the bigger wasp in the other area? No, I guess I did. Okay, well, we got two. Let's go after them. Actually, you know what? Let me use normal one. Smack that. There we go. Yeah, take that. A little bit of a rude awakening, or rude greeting for him. But this is Monster Hunter. There we go. Got a nice little hit off with the counter. And another one. See, the monsters are flinching pretty easily early using it, but it's definitely something like it doesn't really keep its use further in as you go. There we go. First part break. Thank you, Runa, for the bigger wasp. God, the bigger wasp is so much more handy than, like, the little healing bubbles in Sunbreak. And you drop that for us, thank you. Managed to get onto him. Ooh, and that even broke the parts we wanted. Ooh, and the slinger thorn. Again, this is one of the reasons why I think the slinger is one of the best, like, generation tools, or, like, little introductions to Monster Hunter out of the entire series, because it didn't add something that was, like, a big mainstay necessity for World, but it gave you so much versatility and options with it. Like, getting the Slinger Thorn off and being able to work with that. I think if they had done more of like how I.C.E. has it, where the Clutch Claw is used utility than necessity for some things, Iceborne wouldn't have felt quite as monotonous on a lot of its hunts. Oh, poor guy. I don't have any traps or anything to capture them yet, so we are going to just have to do this the old-fashioned way of hunting them down. We'll take him down, end this episode there, and maybe I'll see what the next objective is. I think we'll still probably be in the Ancient Forest for some more stuff. I'm just trying to think of what we'd be going after next. And let's see, where did he go off to? Nope, can get a bait bug there. Oh, you know what? We'll snag this because it does have a little glimmer to it. I don't know if that means extra materials or a possible rare one. Oh, the ancient bone. That might be handy for making something later. Right, trying to navigate this now. Looks like down through here. There we go, in through here. Is he asleep? No! No, that actually still got him. Okay, you put that down. There we go. Uh-oh. He did not like me doing that to him. Yeah, one nice thing is, you can see right now, like, if I can get the arms hit, they're doing 17 for that. But the head, I think, has been doing 21. And then the wall bang. Yeah, it's still handy to do. I'm going to try not to rely on it too much because that just does, like, override the hunt so much. But I was kind of hoping to tenderize the head and see what the damage boost was. I think it is more so you don't have to feel inclined to always tenderize or weaken what you want for the monsters, just to try to hunt efficiently. Yeah, we'll just do that, and then we're good to return from the expedition, and we'll end this episode off as we've arrived back at base. It still feels a little weird coming back to world, like, after Iceborne, Rise, Sunbreak. There's a little bit to get used to, but I'm really going to look forward to, like, covering this series. I still think Base World would probably rank as my favorite Monster Hunter put out. And leaning that the Clutch Claw doesn't have as much of an impact on I.C.E., I think I might have to slide this one in very tight running with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for my favorite of Monster Hunter, like, the entire series. But I do want to try doing something stupid, which is like hunting an Anjanath super early in. But the only way to do that, I think, will be switching out my bowgun. Ah, here we go. Thanks for making sure the campsite is safe. We went ahead and got the camp all set up. It's yours to use as you like. And now that I know what you're made of, Fiverr, I hope I can talk you into taking more jobs from me more often. Yeah, so there's the new camp set up. And before we keep going, I'll just end things off here before the episode gets too long. So, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter World I.C.E. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.